Hello everyone and welcome to Excited Nuclear channel. I know the last time we have seen my learning roadmap and there are some few topics that I have missed during my you can say learning journey, and there are some basic concepts that I have learned about that, and today I am going to reflect on what I have learned, and to show that let me share my screen. Sorry, I think my screen should be visible by now, but why it is not. Yeah. Okay, so now my screen is visible. Let me enter the full screen mode first. So this is going to be a really fast video. That means I'm just going to show you what are the, because this is a catch-up video. That's why I'm just going to show you what are the things that I have learned, and what are the things that I actually grasp, and I try to explain them. I will try to explain them actually. So we have already covered what are variables and you can say data types. Now, in the variables and data types, we actually have some topics that we haven't covered yet. So to cover that, let me first create some variables here to show you how these functions are actually works, like constant, size of operator, and typecasting. And to show you that, first let me assign a variable x and a double y, and the y value will be, or also rather than y, why not should I use the standard value that everybody knows, 3.1418. So this is the value of pi up to the 4 decimal places. Now what I am trying to do is I am just going to make a constant double value here, uh, and I will now try to see out, yeah, see out, and trying changing the value of y to another. Okay, this is what I am going to try this time, and to try that I'm just going to do one thing. Actually, I believe my brackets are actually inverted. Why is it showing this bloody error? I don't know. Okay, so about showing how to, you can say, we try to change this error. Now let's say, first of all, we have also seen that basic typecasting, and that's all the typecasting actually we have actually shown, or actually I have read about. Now, if I try to assign something like try to maybe pi is equal to 3.14. That means I am trying to edit the value of this pi, and then I am trying to print this pi here again to see what is going to do. So now when I run this, it's taking time, and yes, we got an error. I think the error is not quite visible yet. So yeah, this is the error that we are having right now. Actually, it's the naming error. Actually, I have created a file name with the end symbol. So just type edit it. In the future, it does not create. And then let me also change the name of this function to. Okay. So if I try to run this, let me first clear this terminal. Sorry, hey, what's the happening? What is happening here? Where is my cursor? Let's just delete this terminal and try to run it anew. So as you can see, the when we add constant to our variable name, it becomes read only. And read only means that we can only you can say use this value in a code, but we can't overwrite the value of the variable pi here because it has been set to the constant. So that is what I have seen about this constant function. So now I'm going to, you can say, just comment this out and see whether this is working or not. Now when I run it again, I get to see the value of you can say y, or here we have changed the y to pi actually. So pi. So as you can see, we can't change the value of pi as it is assigned a constant variable. Now the next thing I am going to show is this sign, you can say, size of operator. Now if I use cout and see the size of int d type or x is basically measured by one thing, and that is we can use this size of function here, or you can say class, and when we pass this x into it, and in the similar way, if I try to find this size of this pi, here we get the size of the double data type. So in this case, what we actually got is that how much space a data type or a variable takes in our memory. So as you can see, the value of pi should just ignore that for a minute and let me rerun it so that variable is so the output is quite clear to everyone. Okay, let me select all those things. Okay, space handle. Now I have applied handle here and try to run it. What the actual stuff is actually happening? Oh, sorry, the brackets again. I don't know what's happening today. I have just, you know, say, quite not feeling well, but there's just an issue. Okay, now we have, as you can see, our int data type is actually consuming 4 bits of spaces. It's in our memory, while the double data type actually, you can say, consumes 8 bit of our memory. So these kind of things are actually quite useful when we are designing some software. That is actually what I have read online. So I don't know what the credibility of that source. So that's all. And also about the typecasting thing, what we can do is there are two ways to typecast any variable. Let's say if I assign x a variable, let's say 2.345, and I want to typecast it. First of all, I am going to print this x, the value of x actually, to show you how this x is actually appearing before typecasting it. Now you can say value of x, value of x before typecasting, UIP. So this is what the value of x is going to be printed in the before typecasting. Now what we are going to do is just typecast this variable x before printing. That means what we can do is we can just put this parenthesis here and put the data type in the parenthesis that we want to convert to. Now you know that numeric data type can only be converted into numeric one. That's why when we pass this int, this should return us something like this, or maybe I should just show you to code. So the value before typecasting actually is 2, and just because we have assigned that data type int here, so basically it is doing implicit typecasting. That means the computer is doing typecasting by itself. I don't want that. So in this place we are going to, let's say, assign maybe create a new variable double x and do this thing again to see the result of explicit typecasting. Uh, Not previously discovered. Okay, so we can't use x here. So same variable name can't be initialized twice. We can just change the data type and we can just change the name. That's not a big issue. So that's also learning that we can't use the same data type again and reassign it some other data type. So as you can see, value before typecasting for x1 is 2.345. Now after typecasting, it becomes this 2, and that is what this typecasting actually happens. Yeah, but what if I want a different method than this putting this parentheses and all the stuff? So for that, there we have something called static typecasting. So to show you that, let me quickly copy some code to show you the difference. Basically, to make this video a little short, I'm just copying the code from somewhere. We have saved in it in Notepad. So what should be the result of this? If I divide the 5 by 2, it should return us nothing but just 2.5, right? And as the nature of, you can say, another int is actually integer, so it should return us the value. What they say, the value, you can say 2, but we want to typecast it to get the result more as much as accurate. So to do that, we create a result variable with the double data type. Now, as you know, we can't assign int data type to a double variable. So to solve that issue, we use C based, or you can say C like typecasting, or you can also say static cast function, or like you can say class, in which we have passed the data type that we want to convert to in the angled bracket actually, and then in the parentheses of that we pass the integer, or you can say we pass this variable another int, and then divide by 2. So what this actually give us is nothing but just a, you can say, converted to 5 to a 5.0, that means a double data type, and when we divide by it by 2, it returns the result. Now to show you that, I am just going to print these two values here. So first I am going to show you another int, another int. So if I just copy this code and put it here, and this time I'm just going to return the result. So I have divided it by 2. I am also going to pass result here because that is what we have calculated and typecasted. Now when I run this code, as you can see, without typecasting we get an output of 2, because that is what is expected behavior of this variable. Now the things changes when we use the static typecast function, because it is returning us with a double data type. And also I am not trying to be, or you can say, reach the depth of this topic, because this is just another method of typecasting other than this parenthesis thing. That is all about the topics that we have missed. If there is something else that you folk believes that I should consider learning, please share that to me. And that's all for this video. I hope you like this video, and that's all. Please share your recommendation and comments so that it can help me in my learning journey.